My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the holy word of God of 25th February 2021. The focus of our reflection: deep trust in God is the most basic requisite for a genuine prayer. A trust in God's love and benevolence towards us. Such a prayer will never be unheard or unanswered. Ask and it shall be given. Knock and it shall be opened. Seek and you will find. Perhaps this is one of the most oft cited verses of Jesus. This is to assure the efficacy and effect of prayer. Jesus himself is assuring us very clearly and explicitly. Such a firm confidence and trust that God listens to our prayer and grants us what we ask from Him is very good and is also very much required. But this assurance should not be taken as an absolute guarantee. Why? It can make us ask anything and everything. Thus, we may implicitly place expectations on God to grant them. Usually, we ask God what we think is good and profitable for us. But is it really good and needed? What is our understanding of good for us? Is it only in the worldly sense, in terms of money, health, comfort, happiness, etc.? Are we aware that there is a hierarchy of good and good things? That is, all the good things are not equally good? Do we understand that often we judge good only in terms of temporary pleasure and satisfaction? Do we realize that many times our worry is for the material good? Are we really judicious to discern that certain favors we desire may be unethical and even harmful? Further, if we expect God to grant all that we ask of Him, then what is the freedom and where is the freedom for Him to discern what is good and necessary for us? Do we know better than Him? Do we know His will and holy designs? Can we equate God's love and goodness only with the granting of favors? Can we test and assess the quality of prayers justify receiving whatever we ask? In this context, two broader criteria for asking rightly are whether our prayers are for spiritual benefit and whether they are altruistic, that is, other oriented. At this point, the prayer of Esther in the first reading from the book of Esther is a great example. She prays to God with total trust and surrender, and she prays to Him not for any self benefits but for the larger good of her people. And now, the direction and the directive for our life, while our dependence on God and trust in Him make us ask Him freely anything, yet a true prayer should be primarily motivated by surrender to God's will and higher good.